another Generation 2 Plasticon review! Woo! Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover some more Generation 2. When I'm talking that, I'm talking Autorollers, and when I'm talking Autorollers, I'm talking Optimus Prime, or also known as General Prime. Here's Optimus Prime in his dump truck mode. Yes, he's still a truck. Kind of crazy, but a dump truck nonetheless, and a military one at that. Let's look at this green camo with this nice crazy brown going on here. I do like this truck a lot. I really think this is a very, very underrated color scheme, considering, you know, we did get those I believe they were BotCon ones where you got the Hound and the Prime that were in similar colors, but they're completely wrong molds. Like, well, no, well, I wouldn't say Hound was, but I'd say he was, because, you know, he should have been a dump truck. But anyway, here he is in his truck mode. I do like this thing a lot. He actually has got a lot of crazy detail going on with him. Like how it says T form on the front. And, you know, it's kind of crazy. You don't really see, you know, you do see the Autobot logo right there on the back. And like I said, this is kind of a crossover to the, I would say the G.I. Joe stuff, because I really do like the fact that G.I. Joe got integrated with G2. I'm one of those kind of people that am into that. I know a lot of people probably aren't, but I am. I happen to be that weirdo, and I don't care. Anyway, here he is. He is cool, and I like him. He's got a little, he does roll back and forth pretty good. And he does happen to have a little switcher on the back, and the switch, you flip this lever, and granted, this guy's a little stiff considering they've been setting for a little while, but just kind of push. If I can get these arms here to cooperate, push its way all the way up. Although this guy is a little stiff, like I said, his gimmick's not really one that worked very well for me. Not today, anyway. Not today. As you know, most people are like, not today, I'm not getting out of bed today, you know. Not like Prime wants to transform today. He's being a bit finicky. I did have issues trying to get him back in a truck mode, you know, so is it possible? To me, I think it's just the gearing. It's just kind of gotten stiff on it. Anyway, there we go. Hey, robot mode. Yay! Simple thing here you do is just move his arms down. And right here you slide this little clip here and then brings out his arm. Or his hand. And there you go. There is Prime in his robot mode, which is really neat looking. I do like the looks of this. I don't really think it's that bad of a toy, honestly. Other than the fact that, you know, the transformation thing kind of acts up every now and then, but, you know, that's kind of come to be expected, especially with a lot of these older toys. But he just looks just fantastic in this. And by the way, he does have an Autobot logo right there, so it gets hidden by the cab whenever it's actually in truck mode, which is kind of cool. I do like that. Anyway, let's bring in the other ones, and I'll give you my final thoughts on the entire line. Here's the entire lineup all together. You got good old SWAT and Viper back here, along with General Prime, Sergeant Hound, Dirtbag, and Roadblock. I think it's kind of cool how they try to take some of the names from G.I. Joe and gave them to some of these guys. These are very, very, very cool figures, honestly. A lot of people kind of hate on them because they're a little finicky to transform and such, but to be honest, they're really fun toys. And honestly, I do like the fact that they're kind of brickish. They do have a little bit of head articulation and then arm articulation, which is nice. And the entire line itself actually looks really sharp together. I do like how all the colors kind of jive, and it just works. It's just a sad thing that Hasbro never did get to finish out the line with these four here. But I do like the fact that this just looks great together. This is a very, very underrated line and a very, very obscure thing as far as I'm concerned when it comes to a lot of your G2 collectors out there and more of the Transformer side. I do know that they did reuse all 4 of these molds. Actually got reused in Beast Wars 2, which was cool. I'm glad that they actually did get a use out of the molds, but it would have been better to actually see them in the actual G2 colors that they actually wanted, which a lot of people are like, well, this doesn't really scream 90s. It doesn't scream 90s, but it was mainly harking toward military, because that's what this was. It was an entire military line, honestly, which I did like. And it kind of makes you wonder why you had the Optimus and the Megatron that came out in the alternate colors that were both hero ones. Well, it was all kind of integrating that whole G.I. Joe and Transformers thing. So I do like it. It's very cool. Looks sharp. I really do enjoy these. Anyhow, it's been Plasticon. This has been yet another review. I'll catch you guys around because I have plenty more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye.